Hello, it is Monday, October 14th, 2024. I'm Chris Remo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Monday crossword, which means it's time for a speedier solve. And to be honest, it is cold and pouring rain here in London, so I feel it's an appropriate day for a quicker solve. It's not a day for a long, leisurely solve. Let's get this done. And this quick edition of the Daily Solve this quick rainy edition has been brought to us by Fargrim, Josh Allen, and as always, the indomitable Shoalmaster, the incorrigible Sheeler Beeler, the indefinable Charlie Paget, and the indecipherable Ray Grant. Thank you so much to the 6 of them, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign, for their generous support. They do, of course, sustain this channel. They keep it going and do make it a sustainable part of my daily work. For that, I'm very grateful. Thanks to them and to everybody who sustains the channel via the Patreon campaign. If you'd like to do so, you can head to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the description field link. You'll find the bonus videos there, which will soon include the next edition of the Boss Words Fall Themeless League, which I think releases tonight, which might be tomorrow morning my time, but we'll see. And look forward to that. There's also, for those benefactors I mentioned, the official mug. And thanks to everybody who helps out, who subscribes to that. And thanks to everyone who subscribes to the YouTube channel, which is also quite a big help. And you know what? Let's get right on to today's crossword by Dana Edwards, whose debut this is in the New York Times. So welcome to them, and welcome, not welcome, but it was edited, welcome, I suppose, to Joel Faliano, by whom this puzzle has been edited once again. So let's start solving. I'll be solving this quickly. It will have a theme, which I will probably largely ignore until the end, but we'll find out. I'm going to do this as a speedier solve, and let's start solving. Takes a snooze. Naps. Guitarist Joe of the Eagles. Oh, Joe Walsh. I might actually know that, believe it or not. Summertime specification at Starbucks. I don't know. March Madness organization, the NCAA. Narrative trajectories are narrative arcs. Small smooch is a peck, a little kiss. Formally admits to office is seats or something. Sports with skulls is crew. Swears in. That's it. Condiment often faked with green dye in sushi restaurants. Wasabi is often horseradish. Like a dirty fireplace is ashy. Southeast Asian languages allow. Sketch show a celebrity host for short is SNL. Give 50% F on slangily. Half something. A sauna like from yoga. Yes, downward dog. So here we have entertainment news show since 1996. Don't know what that's about. Go ahead. I'm an open book. Ask away. Exercises in a pool. Swims. Those in favor, the eyes. Eats like a king, feasts. No, it's the yays. Formal confession, not sure. Oh, it was I, maybe? Murmurs lovingly coos. Showbiz Awards foursomes, the famous EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. Parents known for bad puns. Dads, I suppose, are. Summertime specification at Starbucks would be an iced coffee. When repeated, a chant in Animal House is toga for a toga party. So give it 50% effort on half Z or something. TV remote batteries usually are triple A's. Winner of an annual Southern pageant, Miss something. Oh, Miss Mississippi, maybe? Oh, so we've got lots of doubled letters. I see. Access Hollywood, right? Okay. Those opposed, the antis. Belonging to the lady is hers. Broke trail, say. Not sure. Beg, to plead. Retailer that offers dog grooming. Petco, maybe? State that contains a sliver of Yellowstone National Park must be Idaho. That's interesting. So Broke Trail is lead. What Facebook was renamed as Meta. Charming first encounter in a rom-com is a meet cute. Take care of is to serve, I suppose. Psychedelic morsel is a tab or something. Single curl or squat is a rep. Maybe this isn't serve. Oh, C2. That's what it is. So cook without corn is to air pop, is corn kernels. Cook without oil, I should say. Dorothy's pet dog is Toto. Psychedelic morsel. Oh, shroom. I see. Okay. And then London subway familiarly is the tube, which I will get on after solving this. Despite the rain. Colorful parrot is a macaw. Wonderstruck is in awe. Alternative to sparkling at a restaurant would be still water. So here we have biblical perpetrator of fratricide is Cain. Leather worker's tool would be an all, and then yeah, what? So big deal. Well, whoop-de-doo. Is it this with 2 E's? Stifle as a sound, deaden a sound. Already consumed is eaten. One who walks the walk is a doer, I suppose. Bluish green is teal. Back half of a 45 is the B-side of a record. Anti-vaping ad is a public service announcement. Sloshed in slang is lit. Give up as land would be to cede the land. Establishment with kittens and cappuccinos would be a cat cafe. Biblical victim of fratricide is Abel, murdered by Cain, mentioned earlier. Criticism would be flack, maybe? You take flack. Rocky Mountain grazers are elks. Aquatic wrigglers are eels. Statistical feat achieved 4 times in NBA history. Some kind of something double, quadruple double or something. Basil-based sauce is pesto. There we go. Superlative suffix is est, as in biggest. Clear's throat is a hem. Fan noise is a whir. Lunar craft is a lander. Rats is darn it. Banned from a competition informally is, I don't know, DQ'd, disqualified. Default camera mode is auto camera mode. Happening once in a blue moon is rare. Raison d'être has a reason to be in French, and there we go. All right, that was pretty good time for reading the clues throughout. I tried to get all of the crosses as well. I think I largely succeeded, just trying to quickly look around here in case there are any towards the end that I didn't, but I think I did pretty well doing that. So let's look at the theme, which I think had something to do with doubled letters. Oh, and I see. Oh, right, and it's referenced in this clue. Statistical feat achieved 4 times in NBA history, or what the answers to the starred clues contain letter-wise. Quadruple double. So each one has 4 doubled letters, but right, not this one, I suppose. So this is just a revealer. It's not an example of the theme. So the starred clues, were there 3 of them? 1, 2, I think there were 3. Did I miss any? No, I think there were 3. Okay, so we have Access Hollywood featuring a double C, a double S, and a double L, and a double O. We had Miss Mississippi featuring 3 double S's and a double P. We had Well Whoop-de-Doo, which had a double L, 2 double O's, and a double E. And each of those is an example of a quadruple double. There we go. Very nice, and a classic example of a fairly straightforward Monday theme that we largely, then in fact entirely, can ignore while solving, because even the revealer, while it does explain the theme, it still has its own ordinary clue. So we could solve this without paying any attention to the theme at all. And I think it was just that I think it was Miss Mississippi seemed conspicuous in that regard. So it made me, and I remember thinking Access Hollywood seemed like it was a bit of an odd collection of letters before it was fully filled in. But anyway, there we go. That was the Monday crossword solved quickly. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back tomorrow for a normally solved Tuesday crossword, so do join me again for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Monday. Take care.